Peters, Clark the shot. That's the side of the goal. With some Clark's pair of goals this year. Comes from the far point, kicked away by Peters with the right pad. Bursting the other way. Fournier rubbed off the puck between the rings. She nearly had a step on the defense. Far point, game picking up in intensity now. Into the high slot, blocked away. Ivanovich Ray. 2019 defenseman gets it down the ice, and she's going to give chase. She goes in, and it is blown dead. Puck was played with a high stick, so an offensive end face-off for Ridley College of St. Catharines, Ontario. Face-off in the near circle, won by the Tigers. Shot and slap blocked. McIsaac let that one fly. McIsaac banks it back up the boards, couldn't get it into the zone. Loose at center ice. Hoisted into the air by Ivanovich Ray again, but retrieved D-to-D for Ottawa. Darian Kennedy tied up, trying to get to center. Sweet Apple. Defenseman across to her. Pairing Avery Penn returns to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple, center ice. Some space up the wing, but Abby Grexton couldn't reel the puck in. Now pulls the player off the puck, backs it back to Snow. Snow near circle. The player swats it away. Snow peeling out the far side. Chases it down far corner, back to the blue line. Here's a wrister through the slot, picked up. Grexton is shot off the side of the goal. Grexton again. Grexton down low, tipped and kept out of harm's way by the Lady 67's defense. Jenna McClure, 2019 forward, tries to start the rush, could not. Grexton back to the red line. Turns back to her own line. Culligan somewhat flubbed that pass. And Jenna McClure is tripped down on the play. First penalty of the game is going to go against Ridley College. 11:46 left here in the opening period. No score, and Catherine Culligan is the guilty party. Got caught juggling the puck at her own line, so she'll be in with a 2-minute tripping minor. And Ottawa gets the power play here in a scoreless game. Face-off to Brooke Loringer's right. 60 seconds to strike first, couldn't get the puck deep. Failed clear though. Second try to get it through, could not. Third time's not a charm on her. Into the slot, bounces down low. Scramble out front, the puck comes back to the point. Lassoed in, strolling the blue line, Bellinger. Bellinger to McClure. McClure in the slot, tucks it back. Bellinger on the drop feed, her shot. Ricochets off the skate, off the back glass. Back to Bellinger again. Bellinger strolls that blue line. Flings it for McClure, slings it near corner. Oh, it's kicked away. Brooke Loringer screened right now out front. Carmen Elliott, the defenseman, in deep, trying to clear some space. Shot was blocked off a body. Back to the blue line and through. Bellinger back to center. So Ridley will be able to change here. 1:03 left on the power play for Ottawa. Bellinger gains the zone. She's going to carry deep. Bellinger twisted out front, through into the far circle, juggled there. Here's a shot. That one's blocked, stays in play. Bellinger again, can't lasso it in, scooped up and racing back the other way comes Avery Penner. Avery Penner will dump and chase here shorthanded, slowed down by the goaltender Peters. 38 seconds left on this power play. Culligan in serving for Ridley. Odd man rush towards the front of the goal, late developing here out front. Whacked back towards the point, held. Dished back deep again. Golfed along the boards by Avery Penner, back to the far point, held in. Ottawa changing, here's a drive by Thompson and a butterfly save by Loringer. Going down on both knees. Good sight there through some traffic to make that save just past the midway point of this first period. There's no score. 11 seconds remain on the Ottawa power play. Face off to Loringer's right. It's probably her toughest save of the game so far. Here's a one-timer. That's blocked by Snow. Leah Young teed it up. She wants it again at the center point. Instead, they'll work it along the boards. Colingid's out. Teams are 5-on-5. And Ridley, now back at full strength, goes flying into the Ottawa zone. Good poke check made on Fulham in the near circle. Sweet Apple from the near point. Guns, a tip out front from Snow. That's just wide of the goal. Snow certainly has been busy here in this first period, but now her team facing an odd man rush from Ottawa. Kicked on goal and a save made by Loringer. Trying to feather that pass through to Thompson, who was cutting towards the net. And Tatum Cheney had that deflected away. Again, an opportunity at the side of the goal. That's cleared out. Shot from the point bounces off the boards and back into the goaltender. Georgia Spear, 3 points, defenseman. 2020 grad year was the one getting that puck down low. 9:03 left here in the first. There's no score. Draw possessed by Ridley College in its own zone. Wound up the far boards and past Devine. She couldn't hold. That's back into her own end. She'll speed back after it. Devine, bananas behind her goal, protects that puck, backhands it along. Darian Kennedy back to the near point. Culligan holds, couldn't get the puck deep. Here's the lead pass ahead, just out of the grasp of the intended target. That was Sabrina Gregoire. Bank pass to center, odd man rush opportunity here for Ridley College. Up the far wing, it's Murphy. Murphy centers, and a shot released on goal by Emma Penner, jumping into the rush, and a great save by Maggie Peters. Sliding out, takes that one off her chest and holds on, no rebound. 8:24 left in this first period, still no score. Ottawa has had the game's only power play. Came up empty, face-off won by Ridley College. Center point now to the near point. Here's a shot that's blocked, gets her own rebound, but fans on the shot, still tied up in the slot, booted free. Backhanded down low. But Ottawa prevents the shot on goal. A couple of opportunities for Ava Robertson, the defenseman for Ridley College that time. Just never got a clean shot on goal. Almost 12 minutes into this first period, still scoreless. Center ice face-off won by Ottawa. Little trouble in their own end here. Picked off at center. But Robertson couldn't hold it. Chance for the Lady 67 shot wide of the net. McGuire along the boards. It's back down low. No one's there, though, for Ottawa in the near corner. It's Wanovich-Ray back to center ice. Fulham tried to dance on through. Cut off by the Ottawa defense. Bellinger wrists it into the Ridley zone. Penner up the far boards. Fournier couldn't hold. Backhanded on through. Another 2-on-1 for Ridley. Centering feed for Sweet Apple hopping into the rush. That's sticked away. Good stick there in the passing lane from Leah Young. Emma Penner far corner. Called her name quite a bit so far. Snow intercepts. Snow into the slot. She'll fire and try to go glove side. That one misses wide of the goal. Shaylin Snow has had high-quality chances. Scramble out front on a point shot. That was blocked. The rebound was shot wide by Penner again. Back down the ice and through. That's icing. 6:52 left in the first period. Still no score. A couple of good opportunities, though, for Ridley College. They've had several odd-man rushes here in this period. So the offensive end face-off. Emma Penner to take the draw. It's won by the Tigers. Robertson back down low. Looking for Murphy at the end boards. Robertson again from the point. That's through traffic and just caught the right pad of Peters and off the goalpost. She was not expecting that shot. Robertson again will tee it up. Lets it fly. Save by Peters. Peters has been very solid for Ottawa here in this opening period. Can't get it out again. Picked off by Fulham. Holds it in. changing on the fly. Fulham along the boards. Back to the point. Robertson chipped away from her. Kennedy knifing the other way, but pickpocketed by Catherine Colligan. Wound right back in. Ridley will complete its change. Ridley has Ottawa hemmed in the near corner. Puck pinned against the boards right now. Ray. Active stick. Excavates the puck. Kennedy now trying to tie it up. Fulham will chip it deep. Finally out of that scramble situation. 5:40 left in the first. Ridley with good zone pressure. Weak backhander down low. Shut off by Peters. She'll cover up. Still a scoreless game with 5:32 remaining here in the first period. First game of this long weekend at Pegula Ice Arena at Penn State University, State College, Pennsylvania. Face off to Peters' left this time. Penner again out there for Ridley College. Try to win it back to Snow. Good work, though, by Ella Watson, out muscling Snow, getting it down the ice. Ottawa just could use some zone pressure and possession time here. Colligan, though, up the far boards, and Snow's ready to get it out of her own end. Exit feed right on the tape of Abby Grexton. Grexton cruising on up the ice. Grexton into the attacking zone. Cross ice for Penner. That's in her skates. Tries to center again. Between the rings, Grexton bounces. Snow has that curl away and leak back to center ice. Colligan whips it cross ice. Return back to the near side. And gobbled up by Bellinger. Dances through one. Dangles in a shot wide. Fournier, far point. Speeding over there. Couldn't be held by Ellen McGuire. She, though, pivots at center. Gave it up now. Ridley changing. Brooklyn Clark for Ridley into the attacking zone. Couldn't get the puck deep. Carmen Elliott at center, away from the forecheck. But Ottawa does create the turnover. They'll try to start a rush. Couldn't. Elliott hops back up into the rush for Ridley. Ridley a 3-on-2, now a 4-on-2. Elliott speeds wide. Tries to twist it out front. Could not. Now chip towards the side of the goal. Peters looking for it. It's loose to her left. Ottawa controls. No shots on that odd man rush opportunity for Ridley College. Tigers control again. Kicked on into the attacking zone. Opportunity here. Shot blocked off the stick of Fournier. Far corner, she's greeted by Sweet Apple. Battle for the puck once again. It's held in the zone. Young a one-timer. That's blocked off the stick. Still bouncing in the slot. Corralled in a shot. There's the game's first goal. Bouncing around out in front of Brooke Loringer. And the first goal of the game belongs to Ottawa. Sabrina Gregoire scores her third goal of the year, and she gives Ottawa a 1-0 lead. Comes at 16-11, 1-0 the score. Sabrina Gregoire with her third of the season. So Ottawa has a 1-0 lead. Deegan Ivanovic-Ray back below her own goal line now. She'll get the return feed. Try to meander out of her own territory. Maneuvers the pass on through. Penner will race after it into the attacking zone. Penner wrapping behind the goal. Reverses the puck. Jordan McIsaac, though, was cut off out front. Jenna McClure can't get the puck out. Grexton held. Fulham battling at the far point. And now back to Sweet Apple in her own end. Sweet Apple, fans on the pass, comes free right in the slot. A backhander wide of the goal. Great opportunity on the turnover there for Jamie Saunders. Here comes Snow, looking to equalize. Snow into the circle. Her shot goes whistling wide. Robertson held at the point for a moment. Now she ties it up at center. 1-on-5. Here's McClure. Teammates are changing. She's pinched off the puck. Really gets it back to the point, but not out. Held in by Georgia Spear. Thompson below the goal line. Back to Bellinger at the blue line. Bellinger, her shot blocked. Side of the goal again. And this time Grexton just rips it cross ice. Her team needs a change. Swung right back into the Ridley zone, however. 1-0 Ottawa leads on Gregoire's third of the year. It came at 16:11 of this opening period. Under 2 minutes to play in the frame as Bellinger releases a hard shot from along the boards. That was blocked by Grexton. Nice play by Emma Penner. Along to Brooklyn Clark. Last few minutes have been all Ottawa here after Ridley sustained much of the possession time in this opening period early. Colligan in, bounces it on goal, and that's knocked away, but we have an offside. Players trapped in the zone. 92 seconds remaining in the opening frame. 1-0 Ottawa in front. Face off at center. Won by the Lady 67s. Possessed, though, now by Ivanovich Ray. Cross ice. Poked up the far boards. McIsaac tries to get it into the zone. Could not. Catherine Fulham has to dart back into her own end. Tries to get the puck out. Sweet Apple back along to Fulham. Fulham knifing on in. Splits the D. Fulham dancing into the slot. Deeks fires and scores! Tying the game at 1 with 1:04 left here in the first period. The team's assist leader has her 6th goal of the season. Puts her in 3rd on the team. Nice job there, creating her own shot. So at 18:56, it's Fulham with her 6th of the season, and it's a 1-1 game. So Ridley College knots it up. Certainly had the better chances in this period. But Ottawa, the last few minutes has really flipped the switch. Snow, the steal, and her shot turned away by Peters. Now it's Grexton creating havoc. Grexton, Penner, and Snow, the forwards out there right now. Elliott and Robertson on the back end, and Robertson denies that her own line. Penner back into the attacking zone, will head off to change. Chance for one last rush for Ottawa. Should they get it out? They do, but now recoiling a bit is Jamie Saunders. She's pestered by the goal scorer, Fulham. Out to center with 5. Clock now at 3 in the period, and the first period comes to a close with this game knotted at 1 between Ridley and Ottawa. Ottawa scored first. The goal from Sabrina Gregoire at 16:11, her 3rd of the year to make it 1-0, and then at 18:56 Ridley College ties it. Catherine Fulham with her 6th of the season, a 1-1 game. The only power play in that period belonged to Ottawa, and they were unsuccessful with the man-up situation. Short break, then we'll begin the second period here from Penn State. Back for the second period between Ridley and Ottawa. Game is tied at 1. Both the goals coming in the final 4 minutes of that first period. Ridley controls here first. Off Elliott and into the Ottawa zone. McClure up the near boards. Make that McGuire rather. 48 through center. It's a 2-on-2. Wheel wide. That shot out front off the stick of Brooke Loringer. Misplayed that a bit near her goal crease. Fortunately, that knuckled wide of the goal. Shaylin Snow. 14 goals, 21 points. Headed to St. Lawrence. Sweet Apple, a shot off the goaltender. And quick cover on the small rebound by Maggie Peters. So Sweet Apple hopping up, bidding for her first of the season. Catherine Fulham scored in the opening period for Ridley College. Again, these two teams sitting at the middle of the pack in the standings. 11 points for the Tigers. It's a big game for them. 4-2, 0-3. 3 overtime losses this year. Been in some really tight games. Same could be said for Ottawa. To the point that's held in. Robertson, a shot, save Peters. That one blockered away. Exit feed off the heel of a player. That's picked up by Brooklyn Clark. Couldn't get it deep. Center ice, though. Murphy back to her own line, and now walloped into the zone. Cut off at the hash marks behind the goal. Haley McDonald up the far boards, and now it's fed on through to center. It's feathered across the Ridley line. Ridley back defensively, and it's Penner along. Whacking a forehand pass. Into the zone, carries Shaylin Snow. She's rubbed off the puck. Opportunity for McClure. McClure with a player going to the goal. Feeds it out front. Backhander. Save made by Loringer. Ella Watson all alone. She got the pass right on her tape. And then the backhander is shut off by Loringer. Got in a little tight there trying to elevate the puck, and Loringer was ready. Recognized that she was one-on-one with the attempting goal scorer. So the game stays tied at 1. Just over 1:30 into the second period. Ridley in the white and orange. Ottawa in the red and black. Shot from along the boards, kicked away by Sweet Apple out front. Back to the point, not out. Shot in the slot, never got through. McClure holds it in. Ella Watson's going to chase after it. To the point again. Held and a pass into the slot. Here's a great chance. Shot was blocked. That went off Jordan McIsaac. Shot opportunity that time from the slot from Olivian Devine. Again, some trouble getting it through that Ridley defense. Forwards also collapsing in low. 17:38 left in the second period. Game is tied at 1. 28 games here at Penn State this weekend for the JWHL. Right here on the Varsity Rink, we'll have NAHA and Balmoral, another U-19s game. Major Juniors coming up 9:30 or shortly thereafter. Fulham, the goal scorer for Ridley, knocked off the puck behind the attacking net. And it's Thompson the other way, looking for numbers. Pass to the far wing. But Tatum Cheney's forced wide, does pitch it out front, comes through. McGuire from the point, whacks it deep. Cheney to the center point, Thompson. Banks it back below the Ridley goal line. Up the far board's not out. Lexi Murphy couldn't get it through. That's stolen away. Into the slot comes Thompson. Cheney created that turnover, but could not create the scoring chance. Now to center ice, Ridley College with the puck. Nifty move by Abby Grexton. Gains the attacking zone. She's 1-on-3 out front, tumbles down. Her teammates changing. And that allows Ottawa to get it back up the ice. Out of the reach of Drost. Shaylin Snow is still searching for her first of the game. Into the zone, a centering feed from Brooklyn Clark. Out of the reach of Emma Penner. Soft shot from the point wide off the stick of Ava Robertson. Smacked down the ice and on goal, so no icing, and it's covered up by Brooke Loringer. So Ottawa will have a face-off in the Ridley College zone. Jamie Saunders will take the draw for the Lady 67s. Ella Watson's to her left here on this face-off. Shaylin Snow wins the face-off, though, for Ridley College. Bad clear attempt from Robertson, hit it off the side of the goal, comes right back to the center point. A wind and a drive. That sails high off the stick of Leah Young. And off the end boards, it springs back towards the side of the net, and Brooke Loringer comes out to cover up. A couple of good opportunities for Leah Young. Has a nice hard shot from the blue line. Kind of surprising she does not have a goal yet this year. Look up towards the concourse, and a couple of other teams are filtering in for this weekend's games. Starting at 7:30 local time this morning. That's swatted on through and down. It should be icing. It is. And we'll go all the way through Sunday. Sunday afternoon here in Hockey Valley. Another attacking zone faceoff for Ottawa. Game certainly has flipped the script here since the first 15 minutes. First 15 minutes certainly belong to Ridley College. Since then, Ottawa has been the team on the attack for a majority of the time. Ottawa got its first goal at 16:11. Ridley College then struck at 18:56 to tie it at 1. Pass intercepted by Penner. She'll rip it back to center and connects there with a Wanovich Ray up the far wing. Backhander shut off by Peters. She'll cover up. Peters has had great positioning and goal so far. Face off to her right this time. Ridley College will send Shaylin Snow out there for the face-off. She's headed to St. Lawrence, second in the league in goals, 5th in points, and a hard shot. Kicked away. Great save by Peters off the left pad, back on goal again, and Peters covers up. Maggie Peters, a great save. Just throwing that pad out, kicked it away, and rebound was a soft backhander sent right back towards her. So this time the face-off on her glove side. It'll be Snow again. Flanked by Grexton and Fulham, the forwards. Colligan working the blue line along with Ava Robertson. Grexton intercepts. Grexton back down low. Fulham, Snow's out front. Fulham. Grexton now calling for it. Robertson from the point. That's a knuckler high off the end glass. Fulham tried to hold again, squirts on through. Cheney goes, darting after it into the Ridley zone, but she tumbles down. Robertson comes up with the puck. Robertson's pass. Off a leg, picked up at the red line. And Olivia Devine winds it in, but a delayed offside. They'll have to touch up. Finally do. Fulham trying to get it through. Neutral zone. Devine comes up with it again for Ottawa. Tipped down into the Ridley zone. Melanie Drost able to get it deep. She sets up out front, but the pass couldn't be centered. Held at the far point. Bellinger. Bellinger had a couple of opportunities on the game's only power play for Ottawa, but they came up empty. Snow finally gets it out to Fulham. Long shift here. 6 minutes into the second period, a 1-1 game. Poke checked away at the Ottawa line. Drost now the other way. Numbers not in her favor. Intercepted by Ridley. Fulham neutral zone along. Here comes Alexi Murphy. Trying to split the D for Ridley. Could not. She's canceled out. Drost back the other way. Drost to Saunders and in to the Ridley zone. Saunders end boards. Jamie Saunders closed off. To her aid, though, Haley McDonald. Ridley comes up with it through the skates of Penner. And at her own line, curling back, Leah Young. Lead pass goes through. McClure's going to get to it first. There's no icing. Sweet Apple keeps her from getting towards the side of the goal. Again out front, that's blocked away. Elliott cleans up for crease. Clark up the boards, not out. Saunders a shot on goal, saved by Loringer, and there were no red sweaters there, but she decides to cover up after a small rebound. 6:58 into the second period. Ridley College 1 and Ottawa 1. Thompson and Snow on the faceoff. Thompson for Ottawa. Unable to win it back to the point. McClure wanted it, make that Devine at the point. Through in here is a drive. That's wide of the goal. Devine pinches in, keeps it away from McIsaac and out. So back down low it goes inside the Ridley zone. Snow into the near corner. Return past Snow, back to center ice. And blasted right back in. Fournier, good work at the half boards. Snow has to go to the safety behind her net. Hard forecheck here from Ottawa, keeping Ridley College hemmed in its own zone. Now saucered back to center. That skips off the stick of Georgia Spear, and Spear gives it away. Here's Snow. Snow into the slot, trying to get some space out front, and she tumbles down. Devine, a good defensive play. Soft backhander to center. Drost, or Kennedy on the return feed to the near side for Drost. Just could not gain entry into that Ridley College zone. Under 12 to go, second period. The game is tied at 1. Neutral zone interception for Jordan McIsaac. She'll wind that deep. Nothing develops though for Ridley College. Through to center. Backhanded down and in by Kennedy. Darian Kennedy still after a dump. Could not get to the puck. Passed her again at the far half boards. Ridley College controls in its own territory. Tapped on through to center. Return pass goes off the stick of Lexi Murphy. Murphy, though, feeds it to Fulham. Fans in the slot. And an opportunity to counter here for the Lady 67s. McClure neutral zone. McClure gains the Ridley zone. Backhands it out front. Saunders shot. That's wide. Saunders off the end boards, gets to a rebound, but she's closed off by Snow. Emma Penner now, trying to get it up the boards, could not. Ottawa has really played well here in this period, just nothing to show for it yet. Still a 1-1 game, approaching the midway point all the way through. Here's a wind and a drive. That is blocked off the stick of McGuire. Fulham got in the shooting path. Through center ice, Penner. Penner one-on-one. Penner knocked down on the play, and there is a penalty on Emily Belanger as Penner tried to create some space going towards the net. It's a hooking call, and Ridley College will have its first power play. Two-minute minor against Bellinger. So 10:25 to go in the second period. A chance for Ridley College to break this 1-1 tie. Lexi Murphy on the faceoff, wins it to the point. Penner along the boards. Penner gets the return. Penner will wrist it on goal. Deflection, scores! Lexi Murphy out front, the tip. Comes just 8 seconds into the power play, and Ridley College has a 2-1 lead. So Murphy gets the goal on the power play. Her third of the season. And a 2-1 lead for Ridley College. .9:44 the time of the goal here in the second period. Avery Penner gets the primary assist. And she released that good low shot from the point that allowed for the redirect out front from Murphy. Got the tip under the glove of the Ottawa netminder Maggie Peters. So now Ottawa, which has certainly dominated play 5-on-5 here in the period, Strolling the blue line, it's Devine again. Shot, Loringer the save, and she covers up. So now we're past the midway point, just 9:39 to go in the second period. Ridley College with a 2-1 lead. Ottawa scored first in this game back in the opening period. Sabrina Gregoire with her third of the year to take a 1-0 lead. That was answered about 3 minutes later from Catherine Fulham, her sixth of the year, to tie it at 1. Then on the power play, that tie broken by Lexi Murphy with her third of the year power play tally. Right now the difference, Ridley College 1 for 1 on its power play, and Ottawa is 0 for 1. Swept away at the Ottawa line. It goes pinballing into the benches. Nine minutes, 24 seconds left, second period. Ridley College on the power play tally with a 2-1 lead. Ridley College tied with Balmoral Hall, who we'll see here in a little bit, with 11 points in the standings. Just 2 points in front of Ottawa. So this is a pretty even matchup in terms of points and records. Fulham into the attacking zone. Shaylin Snow deep. Slams on the brakes. Forks it back to the point. Sweet Apple there. Strolls the line. Sweet Apple down low. Deflection, save, rebound. Side of the goal. Fulham couldn't put it back on off the left pad of Peters. Fulham, though, patrolling in the attacking zone. Gets into the slot. Fulham will twist and fire. That's blocked. Hoisted back down the ice into the Ridley zone. Out of the reach of Sweet Apple. No icing. Ottawa changing. Fulham is trying to get behind the defense. Sweet Apple instead looks for Snow out of her reach. Bellinger out of her own zone. Poke through center, 2-on-1. McClure far wing. McClure now a 3-on-1. McClure fires and scores! Game's tied back up at 2. Jenna McClure with her 6th of the year, and she ties the game at 2. Had a couple of options there, joining her in the rush. Actually hesitated for quite a bit of time before releasing that shot. And she's able to beat the goaltender Loringer. And that ties the game at 2. Comes at 11:28 of this period. Ottawa wasting no time going back into the zone. Here's a slot shot. That one's wide from Ellen McGuire. Back out front again, and a whistle to stop play. Net came off its moorings. That's what drew the whistle. So McClure with her 6th, tying it at 2 here in the second period. Closing in on 8 minutes to play in this second frame. 2-2 game. Angled through to center. Chance now for Ridley College to go back in front. It's a 2-on-1. Far wing. In on goal, a shot that's partially blocked, and it goes sailing up high. Lexi Murphy, who already has one here in this game, had that scoring opportunity, but a good defensive play on that 2-on-1 by Ottawa. Lead pass back the other way. 2-on-0 now for Ottawa. Pass to Saunders, and it goes bouncing off her stick. Big missed opportunity there for the Lady 67s. Wanovich Ray to center. Back to the Ottawa line. D to D there. McDonald attempts to start the rush. Fournier. And now it's Snow. Snow dangles. Snow to the goal. Fires and scores! What a show from Shaylin Snow. And she gives her team the 3-2 lead, as she has done so many times this year. That's her 15th goal of the season. And that ties her for the league lead. .12:41 mark of the second period. On the attack again, Ridley College trying to add to its 3-2 lead. Nothing develops this time. Game's really opened up here. Wanovich Ray, she'll snipe wide. Through center and down. No icing here as it's collared in by Ava Robertson. She'll start the rush, Fulham. Chipped around McDonald. Ridley College starts its forecheck. Grexton along the boards, centering pass out front. Bounces through the slot. Murphy looking to connect that time with Fulham. She was knocked off the puck. Up the boards and through. Drost got it into the Ridley College zone. Now away from Drost. Fulham able to angle it deep into the Ottawa end. She's closed off though nicely. Grexton intercepts. Second try, couldn't get it out. Penner off Snow. Snow marching side of the goal. Treks behind the net, flips it out front. Spoon back towards the center point. And this time, Drost does get it deep. Snow behind the defense had to hold up at the Ottawa line. Now she'll retrieve it in the attacking end. Greeted by Olivia Devine at the end boards. Olivia Devine comes out of there with the puck. Watson to McClure. Backpedals into the zone offside. 5:26 left, second period. Ridley leading at 3-2. Teams trading goals here in this period. Murphy struck first for Ridley College. The deflection on the power play. Shot from the point released by Avery Penner. That gave Ridley College a 2-1 lead. McClure then scored for Ottawa to tie it at 2 at 11:28 before Snow put her team back in front. Shot on goal, and that's chopped on by Ridley College. Save made by Maggie Peters. Once again, there was Lexi Murphy, who's been very active in this frame. But Peters said no. Still tied up to Peters' right. And it's won by Iwanovich Ray, bouncing it out front. Forked out of the slot. Murphy holds. Murphy. Iwanovich Ray. Iwanovich Ray will wind and fake. Around Bellinger. Shot down low. Swatted on goal with a backhander. Tucked back right out front. And that's kept out of the crease by Ottawa. Banked through center ice and down by McClure. Ridley up the boards. Quickly exits its own territory again. 3-2 Ridley leads. First 15 minutes of this game were dominated by Ridley College, but Ottawa got the game's first goal. Ottawa then controlled the next 10 and change to start this second period before Ridley's really taking control of the momentum. Here is Ottawa on the attack, but an offside. McGuire going into the zone. Ellen McGuire, 2019 grad year. 4:23 left in the second period. Each team with numerous opportunities on odd man rushes, even a few breakaways here in the frame. Ottawa had a 2-0, trailing this game 3-2, and could not capitalize. Could end up being a major turning point. DDD and it's Elliott back cross ice. Abby Grexton tipped in to the Ottawa zone. Shoveled right back up the boards. Tatum Cheney finally jammed it on through. Fulham tied up by McDonald. Here is Cheney. Sweet Apple watching her. Soft shot by Cheney, sticked away. Loringer's played solid in net. Elliott joins the rush. Still has the puck going towards the goal. Now end boards knocked off by Olivia Devine. Through center, red line, bounces past Penner. She's going to have to hurry. Kennedy's chasing her in. Good move by Penner to get it through, and an opportunity for Snow. Snow into the zone, lost the puck in front of the bench. There was a bit of loose snow there, along with Shaylin, who has a goal here to break the 2-2 tie. Center ice, it's Colligan again, off to Penner. Penner returns to Colligan. 3:12 left, second period. 3-2, Ridley leads. Out of the reach of McDonald, she'll get the feed from her goaltender. Dishes it up the boards. Drost off Murphy, turnaround shot, sticked away. Long shot attempt there by Brooklyn Clark. Pinned underneath the defender for Ottawa. See if numbers prevail here, and they do. Ottawa emerges with the puck. Trailing by 1, 2:40 left here in the second period. Ottawa neutral zone. Sabrina Gregoire, who scored their first of the game, gave Ottawa a 1-0 lead early. Just dumped and peeled off the change. Ridley College trying to escape its own end, could not. Shot from the point diagonally into the near corner, that's wide. Back down the ice, errant feed from Avery Penner, and it's going to go down for icing. 2:09 left in the second period, Ridley College 3 and Ottawa 2. Faceoff comes back near Loringer. Face-off won by Ottawa. Devine's shot blocked by Snow. Saunders, though, out of the corner. Quickly tied up by Elliott. And Elliott comes up with it. Cross-ice pass, nearly held. But Spear could not. Backhanded right back to the Ridley line. Skips past Elliott. Saunders on her quickly. Does get it through to center. Devine waiting for it, though. Crunched in the neutral zone. Devine shoves it into the Ridley zone. Elliott flubs the pass. McClure centers backdoor for a cutting Watson out of her grasp. Ridley up the boards and through, and it's Snow chipping it in to the Ottawa zone. 1:25 left here in the second. Ridley caught changing. McClure the breakaway. McClure in on goal. Forehand save made. Back on goal again from a bad angle. And Loringer protecting that near goal post. Did not have that bank offer, but Loringer made the great save there on McClure on the breakaway. Final 65 seconds of the second period. Ridley College 3 and Ottawa 2. And Ridley goes on the offensive attack. To the point, Sweet Apple. Tipped down low, great save. On the other end now by Peters. Left pad there on the redirect out front. So a period that, for the most part, has been dominated by scoring chances. And the goaltenders coming up with big saves here in the final 60 seconds. Another chance for Ridley to add to its 3-2 edge. Fulham into the zone. Fulham muscles it along. Fournier starts the rush. Out of the reach, though, of Tatum Cheney. 18 seconds in the period. Ottawa gains the attacking zone. Not for long. Right back in comes McGuire, but that's offside. Thompson was trapped in Ridley territory. So right now, the difference is Shaylin Snow's 15th of the year, giving her team the 3-2 edge at the 12:41 mark of this second period. It's been a 3-goal frame. Ridley with a pair of goals in the frame as it comes to an end with the 3-2 lead through 2 periods of play. So we'll be back with the third period here in just a bit. Ridley leads Ottawa 3-2 through 2 here from Penn State. Just about set for the third period. Ridley College 3, Ottawa. The Lady 67s 2, back and forth game. Really been a good game here to open up this 28-game slate at Penn State. Here for the JWHL this weekend. Action Friday through Sunday. Have streams of the games for you. 2 sheets of ice, the Varsity Rink and the Community Rink just on the other side of the building. This arena here holds just over 6,000 people. They routinely pack it for Penn State varsity games with the men's Division I and women's Division I programs. This game began with each team a bit of a feeling out process. Ottawa then scored first at 16-11 of the first. Gregoire, her third, go up 1-0. Fulham tied it for Ridley College 1-1. So it was 1-1 after 1. Then a pair of Ridley College goals in that second period. Shaylin Snow, her 15th of the year, tying her for the league lead. Right now the difference at 12:41. Ridley College scoring on the power play as well in that second period. McClure did have her 6th of the year for Ottawa in that frame. So it's been a really fun game to watch here. 3-2 Ridley College in front, 25 seconds in to the third period of play. Elliott back to corral it for Ridley College in her own zone. And her exit feed just out of the reach of Abby Grexton. And down the ice for icing. Pass had a lot on it. If Grexton could have bolted to that puck, she did have some space up the wing. So instead the face-off will come back to the right of Brooke Loringer. Loringer and Ottawa goaltender Maggie Peters made some big stops in that second frame. Each team had quality scoring opportunities. A lot of odd man rush opportunities. Back to the blue line. Here's the shot out front. That's blocked off McClure. Nearly got to that puck near the top of the crease. Back to center ice and drilled into the zone. Georgia Spear got it deep. Looking for some forecheck pressure. But Ridley College back down the ice. Spear will scurry back. Throws on the brakes behind the goal. Stolen away by Lexi Murphy, creating a turnover. Fortunately for Ottawa, Olivia Devine was there. Back to the far point, a bouncing puck wide of the goal. On that shot from Avery Penner. Penner had the shot on the power play that was deflected in by Murphy back in that second period. Here's a chance with Ridley College changing up the wing McClure. McClure, 2019 grad year, 5 goals, 6 assists coming into the game. Does have her 6th of the year here in this one. Nothing develops, though, for Ottawa that time, as she was the only one out there on the attack. Turnover here, and a shot goes whistling wide. Turnover was created by Tatum Cheney. Tatum Cheney again. Black numerals 24 on those red jerseys for Ottawa. Nadia Fournier had the scoring chance, but now they're on the defensive side. Off Fulham in the slot. And it is Fournier out of her own zone. Cheney and Thompson, the other forwards, they're going to head off and change. 4-man change at the moment here for the Lady 67s. And a chance for Penner to get it in deep. Could not. Grexton back at the point, holds the zone. Grexton along the boards. Through center. Ridley College Sweet Apple there. Avery Penner cut off by Gregoire. Shaylin Snow off her skate. Still rattling around at center. That's held in to the Ridley College zone as Ottawa entered the zone onside. Sweet Apple back behind her goal for Penner again. Penner smacks it far boards. Pass intercepted off Snow. Backhander wide out front. Came off the stick of Emma Watson. Make that Ella Watson. Near corner again, McClure centers, and an opportunity, rising shot high. Young pinching in, feeds it below the goal line for McClure. Saunders had that last chance. Saunders has that puck go through her skates. Had a chance for Fulham to race up the ice. She's out of her own end. Fulham then knocked down at center, knocked off the puck. Another good defensive play by Young. Saunders skitters past her. Does hold it in the Ridley College zone. Her shot blocked in the slot. Good play out front by Catherine Colligan for Ridley College to prevent that from getting on goal. Brooklyn Clark with some urgency. She gets it down the ice into the Ottawa zone. Knocked down to the ice. Has it pinned at the kick plate. Out of the scrum, Ottawa emerges with it. Past Cheney to the point and through. Back to center ice. Just over 4 minutes into this third period, 3-2 Ridley College leads. Cheney goes on the attack. Burrows in deep, but swept away from her. Ava Robertson. Lead pass up the ice. No icing on this play. Ridley College changes. Cheney away from Fulham. Swats it to center. Intercepted there, Elliott. Elliott gains the attacking zone. Her rising shot catches all glass. Past Sweet Apple, race for the puck. One-handed Thompson looking to center, could not get it through. Elliott's back defensively. Fournier was cutting towards the goal. To the blue line and held in by Bellinger. Bellinger to Cheney. Her shot gloved down by the netminder Loringer. Good save by the netminder. Puck looked like it may have come back to center, but Ottawa took advantage of no whistle. 15:07 left in the third. Ridley still maintaining that 3-2 edge. Gregoire won it back, but Snow from her own end, going the length of the ice, pirouettes, backhander, and that's blocked. Down the ice and icing. 14:49 left in this third period. Ridley with the 3-2 edge. Again, right now, the go-ahead goal belonging to Shaylin Snow, her 15th of the year, tying her for the league lead with Julia Blitz of the Washington Pride. Mara Wagner with 13 goals. We'll see her in our next game between NAHA and Balmoral. That's coming up at around 9:30 here from Penn State. Pass to the Ridley line and in. Drost gets it deep, but she's going to go off and change after the dump. Grexton to center. Cross-ice feed kicked by Snow down into the Ottawa zone. Teams managing shift length here in the third period, with Ridley maintaining that one-goal edge. Fulham pestering, creates the turnover. Clark into the attacking zone. Fulham going towards the net with Murphy. Murphy to Fulham, and that drop pass just behind her heel. Held in at the far point by Elliott, who's turned in a nice game. Carmen Elliott, grad year 2021. 7 assists this season entering the weekend. Glove down by Murphy. Murphy's got one. Murphy knifing on through. Shot released that time by Brooklyn Clark, and that's blocked up high. Goes into the netting, so a whistle with 13:45 left here in the third. 3-2, Ridley College in front of Ottawa. Penner on the draw, but it's won back by Thompson for Ottawa. Blind backhand by Fournier, intercepted. Stays with it, though, and gets it through to Cheney. Cheney to Thompson. Thompson trying to get through Avery Penner. Denied momentarily. Does get the puck deep. Avery Penner, second try now. Pass Cheney. Pass to center ice. Wanovich Ray. Up the boards. Battling with Young. Young cancels her out nicely. Turnover. Walking the goal line. A shot strolling out front. Fulham, and a great save by Peters. 13:10 left here in the third period. Ridley College still with that 3-2 lead. It's been a pretty clean game. Each team has had only one power play. Ridley College did score on its power play opportunity here in this one. Part of the difference right now, a shot from the point, wide of the goal. Ava Robertson's had quite a few opportunities from the blue line. This time right around Colligan through center. Puck, though, skips out of the reach of Darian Kennedy. Intercepted, though, into the slot. Fournier. Fans. Exit pass. Picked off. And shot right back down on goal. And Loringer the glove save. Opportunity for Ottawa with the face-off inside Ridley College territory. To the right of Loringer. It's one in the quick shot release, but blocked. Second try. Gregoire on goal. Chip through the goal crease, just wide of the post. A couple of dangerous moments there for Ridley College. They're hemmed in their own zone. Hoisted up the boards. Pinching in Spear. Keeps it deep. Sweet Apple back behind her net. Here is Elliott up the far boards using her speed. Through center ice, it's Snow. Snow takes a shot as she gets the puck deep and heads off to change. Slowed down by Peters. Lead pass looking for that breakout. McClure goes in one-on-one. McClure a backhander out front looking for help. She's alone in the zone. McClure again tosses it back towards the slot. Comes through to the blue line and all the way back at her own line. It's Bellinger. Bellinger flips it near wing past McClure and down. Penner retrieves in her own zone. Penner tucks it near wing. Sweet Apple. Through to Murphy. Bellinger holds. Into the slot. Spinning there, Clark. Clark tangled up with Murphy. But with that one-goal lead, most imperatively here, gets it to center ice and does. And now trying to get it back in the attacking zone. Ella Watson spilled down at center. There's no call. McGuire off the skate. Saunders. And that is Watson into the Ridley College end, but her drop pass leaks back to center ice. Now banged off the glass by McClure and in deep. 11:10 left here in the third period. Ridley College still maintaining that one-goal edge it built with a two-goal second period. Fournier trying to get it deep, could not. Here comes the Ottawa attack again. Playing with some urgency here, trailing by one. Wheeling near wing, backhander Thompson blocked. Thompson side of the goal, peels behind the net. Cheney's in there deep as well. But instead, it's Avery Penner back down the ice. That one drifts below the goal line, no icing. Young there, whacks it far boards. Fournier off a body, picked up at the blue line. Held in. Ivanovic-Ray turns, could not release the shot. Cheney starts the rush. Thompson with her, couldn't get it through. Ottawa defensive change as Young slithers a pass to the Ridley line. Into the zone, but not deep. Back to center, played with a high stick by Young. And touched by Ottawa, so a whistle to stop play with 10:08 left in the third. Three to two, Ridley College still maintaining that one-goal edge. The last goal was scored at 12:41 of that second period by Shaylin Snow. One of the most electrifying goal scorers in the league with her 15th of the year. That's the difference right now. And Snow, a quick shot off the face-off. Fulham got the win on the draw, and Peters alertly makes the save. Fulham again ties it up. Snow's reaching for it. Couldn't lasso it in this time. It's Young for Ottawa. Leah Young, 2020 defenseman. Just 2 points on the year. She's played a nice game. Through to Gregoire. Gets it into the attacking zone. Fulham chips it up the boards, not out. Ridley College has played a tighter defensive period, although the puck has been in their end for much of this frame. Spear DDD at their own line. Gets the return pass. That second period had quite a few defensive breakdowns and odd man rushes for each team. Really opened up the final 10 minutes of that second period. Trouble here for Ridley College, nearly a turnover, and McClure could not scoop it up, fished on free. Fulham comes up the ice. Greeted at the red line, though, by Devine, and Ottawa plays the puck. Back across the Ridley line by McClure and in. Off Sweet Apple near a crease. Precarious moment there near Loringer from the point. Here's a shot by Spear. That's blocked. Fed back to the point. Spear again. This time will wrist. Scooped up in the near circle. cut off a couple of times. Trouble for Ava Robertson trying to get it out. Could not again. Held center point. Devine fans. Snow blocked it. Snow trying to get behind the defense. Swats it across the Ottawa line. 1-on-2 in the far corner. Throws it out front off the side of the goal. Nearly a chance to slam it on. She's knocked down in the corner. Shaylin Snow creating opportunities there, trying to add to that 1-goal lead. 3-2 Ridley in front as the puck's down for icing with 8:24 left in the third. A few opportunities on both ends of the ice. Again, our next game coming up is NAHA and Balmoral, another U-19s game, 9:30. Or shortly thereafter the start time. We'll stream it for you. Off the face-off, a shot, chipped on goal, and an easy glove save made by Maggie Peters. That's twice, though, now here in the period that Ridley College has had opportunities right off the face-off. Brooklyn Clark had that try. This time she's to the right of Penner on the draw. And Brooklyn Clark keeps play alive at the hash marks. Penner along the boards, chips it. Centering feed Murphy comes through. Here's a shot. Robertson, save Peters, rebound. A backhander just wide from Penner. Side of the goal still. Ottawa preventing Penner from getting it out front, and it trickles in on the goaltender. Lexi Murphy bats it towards Peters, and she covers up. 7:57 left in the third, so time running out here on Ottawa as Ridley now with its best opportunities of the period here on consecutive shifts. Ottawa wins the draw. That's a big win. Down the ice, racing for it, Sweet Apple and Cheney. Cheney burst on in, tied up by Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple did not have the speed, but did a great defensive play there on Cheney to prevent her from getting the scoring chance. Cheney pestering Elliott now. It's Sweet Apple at the side of her goal. Exit pass right on the tape of Fulham. Fulham a 3-on-2. Fulham wheels wide, knocked down by Bellinger, and that's a penalty. Penalty here on Ottawa with 7:27 left in the third period. That will not help their comeback cause. Second power play of the game for Ridley College. They are 1 for 1 with the power play in this game. 7:27 left in the third. And a power play goal at 9:44 the second from Murphy. And they have the face-off. Elliott and Sweet Apple working the blue line. Sweet Apple, cross ice. Off of Snow. Back to Sweet Apple. Red on her tape. Lets it fly. Save Peters off the end boards. Penner back to the far point. Elliott had vacated, and that goes down the ice. 1:35 left here on this 5-on-4 for Ridley College, leading by 1. With how tough goals have been to come by in this game, 2-goal lead could put this one away. 1:15 left here on the power play. Penner banks it up the boards. Grexton gains the attacking zone. Ridley changing here with this power play. Penner, cross ice. Shot by Clark, and that goes whistling wide. Back to the high slot. Shot was blocked. Still tied up there. Colligan trying to hold at the blue line, could not. That's cleared back down the ice. 3-2, Ridley in front. 6:10 left here in the third. Just 42 seconds left on this power play. And the length of the ice again here for Ottawa. Doing a nice job on the kill. Bellinger's in. Second power play of the game for Ridley College. Stolen away, Fulham to Clark at center. Gains the attacking zone. Murphy again into the slot. Her shot. An easy glove save by Peters. Very casual save, confident save for the 2019 netminder. Well-played game, exciting game here. First of 28 games at Penn State University. Ridley College unable to possess that face-off, and Ottawa clears. It's going to do it for the power play. That's a huge penalty kill for Ottawa. Keeps the Lady 67s in this game. Bellinger is out, and they are full strength. So the teams are 5-on-5, and here is Cheney trying to split the defense, stood up by Sweet Apple, who's made a few key defensive plays in this period. Sweet Apple out of the corner. Slings it up the wing. Picked off, though, by Gregoire, who has one of the 2 Ottawa goals. Ridley completes its change, gets the neutral zone interception. Nearly an offside there. But Penner smartly didn't play the puck. Now she'll do. Shoot down low. Shot save. Peters rebound try. Scramble. The puck leaks on in. And Ridley College has scored to take a 4-2 lead. Great play by Shaylin Snow. Did not see a signal from our officials. I'm not sure if they're going to count this or not. Ridley College celebrating as if that's a good goal, and they are not going to count it. Did not see a signal from our officials. It is no goal. The puck certainly crossed the goal line, and there are going to be some displeased members of the coaching staff for Ridley College. The puck was pinned at the side of the goal. It looked like Peters had it. Snow dug it free, and yeah, the coaches are getting an explanation now. It's no goal. So 3-2, Ridley still in front. There was no point. Thought at first I just missed it the way Ridley College celebrated there, but no goal. So still a 1-goal game with 4:45 to go in the third period. Ridley College wins the draw, though. Colligan will wind and drive off the skate, and that ricochets wide. Ridley's done a good job controlling the last few minutes of this game after Ottawa made a great push to start the frame. Snow up the ice. Here is Snow, leading scorer in the league, wrists it wide. Grexton near corner, takes a shot, but Snow to her aid. Battles with Fournier. Puck comes free. It's Fulham, now Grexton, behind the net for Snow. Snow, Elliott pinching in, Slot gets the shot on goal, saving the rebound. That's backhanded wide. Peters keeping her team in it for Ottawa here. A couple of big saves in the period. Snow created a great chance there for Elliott in the slot. Now 1-on-5. Here comes McGuire. McGuire just trying to keep play alive as their teammates change. Met by Murphy. Saunders barreled in. Couldn't keep the puck in. Up the far boards. That crawls back to center. D-to-D there. Ottawa trailing by 1. Tapped across the Ridley line. Back out from Robertson. Penner pokes it into the Ottawa zone. Penner, far corner, right on the defender. Ottawa does get it through, past McClure down. Sweet Apple's back for it. Speeds behind her net. Sweet Apple to center ice and through. Clark burrows into the Ottawa zone, though. Clark end boards. She's stapled there. 1-on-2 with their team up by 1, just pinning the puck. Time is ticking down to 2:50 to go in the third period. Finally excavated by Haley McDonald, 2020 defenseman. Through center. Ridley, though, waiting for it, locking all doors and windows. Sweet Apple to Fulham. Fulham blockered away. The rebound comes back to the side of the goal. McIsaac back checking. Colligan gets it in deep, and now an errant feed by Young. That's icing. So Leah Young just trying to create a play for Ottawa. Ices the puck with 2:11 left here in the third period, and Ridley still maintaining that 3-2 edge. So the Tigers with the face-off in the Ottawa zone. very few chances here in the last 8 minutes for Ottawa as they try to mount the comeback. Bounces out front again, but cleared from in front of the crease. Weak shot by Colligan, and that gives Ottawa a chance to start a rush. Gregoire winds it in. Goalie to the bench for Ottawa, so the net is empty. So Peters is on the bench. They still have not gotten the extra attacker on. A shot from the Ottawa line was blocked. Now here's another shot, and that one is in! Ridley College scores the empty net goal for Abby Grexton. And that puts Ridley College up 4-2 with 1:37 left in the game. Empty net goal for Grexton. It's her 8th goal of the year. 4 different goal scorers for Ridley College. And it looks like Shaylin Snow's goal, the St. Lawrence commit, her 15th of the year, is going to stand as the game winner. And then Grexton, the empty netter. Chance here for Ridley to add to its lead, and they do! Shot from the slot by Brooklyn Clark, and it's a 5-2 Ridley College lead. Peters back in. That one goes through the 5-hole. Well, this game was much closer than the final score will indicate. Right now, a 5-2 lead for Ridley College. Looks like we're going to have a timeout here. Again, our next game coming up approximately 9:30, the start time between NAHA and Balmoral. NAHA leading the league 11-1, 22 points, 65 goals for and just 16 goals against. Balmoral Hall, Manitoba, 5-3-1 from Winnipeg with 11 points this year, 28 goals for and just 19 goals against. So they've been stingy defensively as well. We'll see how they slow down that high-octane offense for NAHA. Coming out of Stowe, Vermont. Great skiing up there. At least for a mountain located in the United States. The eastern half, not quite the Rockies or what you may find out in some areas of Canada. 5-2 Ridley in front with 1:28 left here in the third. Stowe and Killington, the big mountains to ski in Vermont. I feel like I'm doing an ad for the Chamber of Commerce. Don't think they're sponsoring this game, though. 5-2, Ridley leads it. Final 1:30. Again, this game much closer than the final score will indicate. Fulham, Murphy, Snow, Grexton, and Clark. 5 different goal scorers for the Tigers. Gregoire and McClure scoring for Ottawa. Ottawa tied this game at 2 at the 11:28 mark of the second period. Since then, 3 unanswered goals for Ridley College, and the game winner, as it appears, it's going to be Shaylin Snow's 15th at 12:41. Into the Ridley College zone. Sweet Apple closes it off along the boards with a hit. Player slow to her feet. It appears that Nadia Fournier is okay. Final 45 seconds of this third. 5-2 Ridley College in front. Puck is underneath a couple of Tigers defenders in their zone. Face-off will come to the right of Brooke Loringer. Looks like she's going to pick up her 4th win of the year. Improve her record to 500. She's played very steady in net. Quick shot off the face-off, and one of her best saves of the morning with a right pad save. Shot from the far point, doesn't get its way through to Loringer, and that's walloped back down the ice. Bellinger belts it off into the far circle. Final 25 seconds now. See if Ottawa can tack one more here on the comeback. McClure, though, back into her own end. It's just going to be a race for the puck. Ivanovic Ray ties it up. Skated free by Ottawa. Pass off the heel of McClure at the red line. Drilled back into the Ottawa zone, and that's down for icing with 6 seconds left in the third. So it looks like this is going to come to a close with a 5-2 Ridley win, unless Ottawa can score here on the offensive end faceoff. Short break before our next game here at Penn State University. Face-off is won by Ottawa. Near point, it's Young. Young, final second of the game, has her shot blocked, and the game comes to a close. Ridley defeats Ottawa 5-2, the final score. Shaylin Snow's 15th of the year, the game winner, coming at the 12:41 mark of the second period, then late third period goals, the empty netter for Grexton, and the goal by Brooklyn Clark, her third of the year, scored in this one as well. Terrific game to get this tournament started. Again, we'll have more action coming up here in just a little bit from Penn State.